Robstar gang, what up? What up? Appreciate everyone in here. Maybe StreamYard will actually like to work after I had a custom out basically last night to get it to get them to fix their bullshit last night. But at least I was able to get you guys some content last night. So yeah, we changed it up. We're rocking the stash now. We're doing a stash. And also apparently StreamYard wasn't the only problem. I need to clear my apparently I needed to clear my browsing history. And then, of course, I had to update Google Chrome. It was crazy. But we got it all worked out, and we're alive, okay? I think we got it all worked out. Looks like we're going strong right now. Hold on. Let me clean my camera off just a little bit. Hang tight. Oh, there you go. Just had to clean you off just a little bit. So, another blueprint. Roster build is what we're going to talk about. We're going to watch it. I'm going to give you my thoughts. We're going to look on the inside of this whole free agency strategy that they have put together. So feel free to sound off the comments as we go through this. I hope everybody enjoyed the video I posted up last night. I'm going to have some shorts come out to you later on tonight as well. So make sure you tune into that. Lots of new things coming to the Robstar Report. I'm thinking about even hosting a college football show here once a week. Really want to get into college football content because I watch so much of it. I might as well give my takes on it as well, right? You know, y'all like the Carolina Panthers takes. Some of you like it. Some of you don't. Some of you like the NFL takes. Some of you do. Some of you don't. So, we're going to start bringing more to this channel than just Carolina Panthers. But, of course, we're going to keep it Carolina Panthers as well. So, other than that, appreciate all you guys liking, subscribing, becoming members. If you're not following me on any other social media, please do so. All my links are in the description of this live stream. If not, I will fix that. Other than that, guys, let's dive right into it. Let's pull this bad boy up. All right. All right. I got it here. Let's share my screen. All right. There we go. There we are. What's up, Corey? Appreciate you joining, brother. Hope all is well. Hope you're having a blessed week. All right, let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this. All right.
I'm leaving Friday. We have our last interview Thursday night. So, and then we're a part of the home opener for Charlotte FC.
Okay.
So they have like a coronation.
Oh, wow.
So every game they like crown somebody.
In a chair, in the throne. Are you the guy?
I'm the guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're practicing, aren't they? They're practicing right now.
They're just getting warmed up, getting ready.
So the kids are fired up about being at the game.
Yeah.
Hey, that's in the house. Let's go.
You know, if you guys had lost those games at the end, you wouldn't be on the throne.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's not how you start.
No doubt.
Here we go. Let's go.
It just feels like home. The whole crew is kind of settled in and excited about just being Charlotteans.
He's just the type of guy that you want to be around. I think the players feel his energy and positivity and enthusiasm and love for the game. And I just think that permeates throughout the building.
Here we go, 2025. Welcome back. I don't know what you guys expect, but I'm fired up. I'm excited about this year. I'm excited for the new, okay? If we want to achieve the things that we want to get, if we want to be present focused in on what's new.
I'm not just here to dish out directions. I'm here for your growth and your development. And Dan has the same type of approach.
The openness to how good we can become is so critical, guys. Last year's over. That's gone.
The reciprocation is, if I'm going to give everything I have to you, you got to give everything you have to this organization, to what we're doing, our dreams.
What if I told you it's as simple as that? If we take care of the ball and we go get it, we're a playoff team.
Appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Again, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button on your way in. All right. We're going to watch this. I may pause it as we go, by the way. I may pause it as we go to give my thoughts. Other than that, I might wait to the end. We'll see. All right. We're just going to kind of wing it here. Also, feel free to get in the comment section. Love to hear y'all's thoughts as we go throughout this.
Talk to me about the Carolina Panthers and what you're trying to build there. What are some of the things you want most for this team?
Yeah, I think definitely we're headed in the right direction, leadership-wise with myself, with Coach Canales, Grant Tillis.
What's up? I missed you guys.
The hardest thing in free agency is to understand what person are you bringing in the building.
We have to do what's best for the organization in the big picture. So it'd be nice to just find as many playmakers as possible.
There's an excitement around the building for what we can become, trying to find impact players, whether that's through development, through the guys that we have, or free agency.
We just got to stay disciplined. We got to find the type of players that fit our scheme, fit our culture.
We just wanted to continue to build the roster, to challenge the roster.
I would love to just mess things up a little bit by adding somebody really talented and see if these other players can find another level.
People are, looking at the Carolina Panthers a little differently now and really wanting to come here because they see that the arrow's pointing up.
This has nothing to do with last year. It's got everything to do with right now. Can we win today? Can we win this week? And how long can we maintain that mentality?
We were able to all be on the same page so that when we got into free agency, we were able to just execute the plan.
I'm excited to go into this offseason knowing we have this quarterback. Now let's start building this team and let's become the 2025 Panthers.
Hey, Jay, did you hear Jason Light as we continue from the first hour? This guy has been an awesome, seemingly culture changer. He's a college football Hall of Famer. He's a former 11th overall pick, and he's currently the general manager for the Carolina Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dan Morgan.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Dan, how are you, brother?
Doing great.
Hey, the hair is.
Wow. Great flow.
Is that an everyday look? There, are we hat or that?
No hats. I don't wear hats.
Because you got that, yeah.
Fix the hair every day.
Jeez.
Sources say J.C. Horn is now the highest paid defensive back in NFL history. The Carolina Panthers has just agreed to terms on a huge new deal. This is a long time coming. He has been no doubt one of the most talented defensive backs in the NFL. $100 million deal for J.C. Horn.
Defense side of the ball, you made a decision to make J.C. Horn at the time the highest paid corner in the league. What went into that decision, and what do you love about J.C. Horn being the cornerstone of that defense?
I did not want to lose him at any point. Brings too much attitude to the defense, and he's a great leader, great person, and he's everything that you want from a player in general.
I mean, I'm excited about it for sure because it's life-changing. It ain't all about the money. I'm still ready to go out there and, compete, improve. Why? I got a new contract, improve, and my best ball is still ahead of me. Like, I feel like last year I just scratched the surface.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
I expect to play at a high level every year. I feel like I can improve on a lot of things to make me a better player, make more plays.
Panthers spending a lot of money to keep J.C. Horn.
Horn played a career-high 15 games in 2024 and had 11 passes defended.
This was the kind of year the Carolina Panthers have been hoping for Horn. Always had it in him. Now he does it.
This is not unexpected, but it is very big news that the Panthers are holding on to J.C. Horn.
He's just competing. He wants to win. He's dominant, and he does it with class. And so those are the biggest things that as we build this team, that we play with that kind of swagger and confidence.
What's up, broski bear? Appreciate you coming through, brother.
And it's infectious.
They took a chance on me with the 8th pick, and that's where my loyalty lies. So I want to be playing good football in the Carolina jersey for the rest of my career. That's a goal. I start every year off thinking Super Bowl. Like, that's just how I think. But I mean, I know it takes steps to get to that. We got to build, get to the playoffs, and win the division. We got to handle all the little stuff. But my end goal is winning the Super Bowl here in Carolina. I'm just excited to get back out there and prove why I'm one of the best.
So what we'll do is go through our team first by position, what you guys think of our roster. Then we'll go into, the free agents that you guys did, see who upgrades us or who doesn't.
We meet with the coaches. It does help us become aligned on the vision for the player.
Let me just say one thing about the JC Horn thing. I just felt like I think the Panthers' decision to, and I want to say this and be clear. I think that the decision to extend Horn is a calculated risk. Because, again, if he stays healthy and continues to develop, the deal could look like a bargain really in a few years. All right? Especially once players like you're talking about like Sauce Gardner or Stingley get there, like, because they already got, because they got their contracts. I don't know if Sauce got his contract. I think he did. I know Stingley got his contract. But the thing is for Horn, like, if injuries persist, his contract could become an albatross, really, for a team, desperate, because we're one of those teams right now who are trying to get themselves back to relevancy, right? But what we did in this situation was what we were set out to do, keep a key defensive piece in place. And they created cap space to build around him. So this is a move that can accelerate your rebuild, but it also could be one of the ones that could slow it down depending on Horn's ability to stay on the field and perform at an elite level. Right. And either way, Dan Morgan and this front office made their bet, and now they're all in, right, with this. Again, if Horn thrives and becomes an all-pro corner once again, and they believe he can be that guy, right? This deal could be looked at as a franchise-altering decision. But again, it's about his durability issues that continues to think in the back of your minds. And I know it's not just me thinking about it. This could be another example of a team paying too much too soon in hopes of turning the corner. We'll see as the dust settles, right, on this deal. I think all eyes will be on JC Horn to perform this year, 2025. The question is, will he be able to justify his contract? Will he be able to lead this Carolina Panthers defensive back to respectability? Or will this deal be a cautionary tale of betting big on a potential rather than production? I think this is a situation that time will tell. I want JC Horn. I like JC Horn. When he's healthy, he does play an elite level. But one thing is certain, Dan Morgan, his front office, they made their move, right? And they're banking on JC Horn being that defensive anchor, or at least one of the defensive anchors that we desperately need badly. So I get the move. Don't get me wrong. I was not mad about this deal. I was very happy about it because it just comes down to JC Horn playing 15 games a season now and really playing at that elite level, right? Playing at that Pro Bowl level. He continues to do that. He stays healthy. This contract is gonna look great on Dan Morgan and Brant Tillis, as long as his durability holds up. What's up, Roadmaster? What's up, SC Boy 803? Appreciate you joining and coming through, guys. Make sure you guys, make sure you guys, as you're coming in, coming out, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you're not already, if you haven't already. Also, become a member today. And I appreciate everyone who's watching right now and coming through on the live stream. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's dive right into this free agency. It looks like we're at the free agency meetings and needs. That's the part we're at now.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's just all about getting it right. Who I like, who you guys like. Let's just work together and get this thing right together. That's the first step.
Hey, let's sit down and let's see if we see these players and these situations the same.
We'll start with quarterback.
Yeah, quarterbacks are guys. Bryce, clear starter. Obviously finished the year on a great note. Sky's the limit going forward. Really excited about where he ended and even more excited about what the next step looks like.
I think it comes down to communication. You know, we communicate kind of what we're looking for, the type of players that we want, the positions that we're kind of keying in on.
Yeah, we'll start with interior D-line.
Our meetings this year were excellent.
If you like them, bring them up. So.
Our coaches had a very clear vision of how they wanted to improve the roster.
Still, the number one need is to stop the run.
We were able to align with that vision and make really good decisions.
Wait.
They just need a little bit more gas.
And of how they wanted to improve the roster.
Still, the number one need is to stop the run.
Who said that?
To improve the roster.
Still, the number one need is to stop the run.
We were able to align with that vision and make really good decisions for our football team.
We just need a little bit more gas.
Yeah. No doubt.
We are trying to get younger.
Younger and healthier. So we can practice out there. You know?
Obviously, we built the offensive line last year. I think the defensive line, that was a big emphasis this year.
We all understand there's a lot going on in terms of issues on the defense we got to fix.
You know, last year, obviously, our defense wasn't good enough as a whole. I think the guys in the locker room would be the first ones to tell you that it wasn't good enough. But that's on all of us. You know, we all have to be accountable. We all had our hand in that defense last year.
We try to knock out as much as we can in free agency because we don't know how the draft's going to go.
There's a world that we live in where not every wish can happen, right? It's like we're not going to get like all pros at every position, but I think they've been really great about communicating like where we are from a roster standpoint, where we are from a resource standpoint to acquire new players.
Murphy's probably going to be out of our pressure and shit.
Do you want to fix the front?
Yeah.
Say less.
And the Carolina Panthers went out, got some talent, free agency.
They signed Tershawn Wharton,
a defensive lineman from the Kansas City Chiefs.
I would say in Kansas City.
Good dude. Really good dude. You got nothing to worry about with him. He plays hard, practices hard, cares.
TJ?
Wharton, it enhances our defense if we get somebody like that.
We're excited, man.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Stan laid out a vision, and you can kind of see the vision coming to life right now. We'll meet up later.
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you.
Ain't working out. Coach getting to it.
You need to work now, see?
He can't outbench me. Just excited and believe in the culture and what the things they're saying they're going to change around here, and I want to be a part of it. You know what, man?
Congrats. Thank you, man.
You know, I'm a hard worker, man, going both ways, whether it's down the field or getting to the quarterback or playing a run. You can expect everything out of me. I think I got a complete game.
Wrapped up and taken down. Wart got him on the line.
Dave, head coach, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. And ready to work and bring that work ethic here.
Yeah, love it. You didn't wear your rings, though.
No, I didn't wear them. We got to go get some.
Yes,
coach.
oh, I like that.
We got to go get some, coach. Quarterback trending in the right direction.
Yeah, quarterback's playing good.
He's nice.
Yeah.
Like him a lot. He making plays against us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was.
That boy nice. He nice. He really could do this stuff. He got eyes in the back of your head or something. How you moving around like you felt me right there. Yeah. I like him a lot.
How you doing?
How you doing? I got a little piece of cake with me.
Congratulations, man.
I'm excited for you.
Appreciate
you. Yeah. I'm excited, coach. No, hey, gonna change this thing around, man, and I'm gonna bring everything that you need and more.
What was up to us this season, the community.
Tershawn Wharton, listen, guys, I'm a huge Tershawn Wharton fan. After watching some of his interviews, listening to him talk, I really like this guy a lot. When Carolina went out to get him, I really dived into him a little bit, and I really wanted to see, like, how he would fit. I mean, here's the thing. Dan Morgan going and getting a guy like Tershawn Wharton, to me, you wasted no time addressing one of the team's biggest weaknesses, right? Pass rush depth, right? Much like last offseason, we invested heavily on rebuilding that offensive line, right? So really focused on upgraded defensive trenches, and we'll dive more into each and every one of those guys because Bobby Brown's coming up next. But the big focus was obviously building up the defensive trenches, because again, if we can learn from anybody, you can learn from the Philadelphia Eagles. Building up the defense wins you Super Bowls, right? I think we can all agree now that still the saying of defense wins championships still holds true, right? But I also like him for a scheme fit personally, right? Spagnuolo, primarily deployed Wharton. When you go watch his film as a pass rushing specialist, utilizing him in, like, I think there was a number out there, they utilized him in like 455 pass rushing snaps, something crazy like that, compared to he only had like 198 plays against the run. So I think Evero probably will likely use him in a similar role, especially with Ashawn already kind of helping anchor that interior. But Carolina, I think, will need Wharton to be one of those guys to really justify his payday, right? By proving he can be more than just a situational disruptor, right? And I think he will. I mean, we're also talking about a guy who's only 27 years old, right? He still has a lot of upside to him, right? He's a player who had a career high last year, 6.5 sacks, right? So I think he's going to be one of those guys that could be a guy that could be a breakout kind of guy, right? So I like what he brings to the table as an enforcer in that interior, right? He just needs to solidify himself as a pass rushing threat, right? So, when I said that we signed him, I like him. Don't get me wrong. There is just a lot of unknowns with him, right? So, but I think he has the potential, the way that Evero's going to use him in the scheme. I think it's a good fit. Hey, Clay, EJ might still need to go, though. Bates can take his job. I don't think Bates takes his job. If anybody takes his job, it might be AC Carter. I can see AC Carter being the guy that takes it. Here's the thing, SC Panthers boy. I mean, we all know that Evero's coaching for his job this year. I think we can all agree to that. I think he is. I think he's coaching for his job this year. I truly do. And I also think that AC Carter could be the guy to replace him. Because the way he develops linebackers is insane. So for Evero, I'm going to give him the same timeline I'm giving Bryce. I'm giving him till middle of November. I'm giving Bryce to the middle of November, and then I'm giving Evero to the November. Yeah, but see that the problem is it's not always about the energy that these guys bring, man. It's about a guy I feel like Bates would be more like a player's coach than what AC Carter is. AC Carter can develop players. We don't know if Bates can be a guy that develops players and stuff like that. We've seen AC Carter develop players and able to coach these guys up and put them in the right scheme fit. That's what AC Carter has done that. I just don't see Bates being that type of guy. I think Bates is more of a player's coach, and right now Carolina doesn't need a player's coach, especially on that defensive end. We need a guy that can scheme up plays, put these players where they need to be on the field to make plays, right? And would show that production. That's just my opinion. But I don't even know if either one of them would get it. AC Carter probably be the interim defensive coordinator, and then they may go out and go find somebody else if that happens. Let's hope though, SC Panther. Let's just hope Panthers boy that actually Evero just works out, because I feel like if we have to go get another defensive coordinator, that's just another pause and another bump in the road to the rebuild, right? And then you're having to change the whole scheme up. Oh, I believe the same thing, Roadmaster. They should have never let him go. They should have never let him go. I agree. All right, let's move on. Looks like we got Bobby Brown coming up next.
And rectify that defensive line and just build it. Get big, get long, get strong, and get guys that are big and physical.
Just in terms of what we need another starting caliber player, in my opinion. The more flex that he has, the better. And then, like you said, we just got to continue to add depth to that position.
No, Bobby Brown.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a good one.
I agree.
Like
I
that
do
guy,
that.
he can play nose. If you had him, Derek, Ashawn, oh my gosh.
Oh, I know.
I'm
gonna ask.
He can play the 4. He can play the nose. He can play the 3. He's still 6'4" and change. He's still 33s or 34s. Like, can run, big and strong, which he is.
Kendall, you want to know why you feel that way? It's because of those two right there, Dan Morgan and Dave Canales. I think that's everybody's. I think that's why everybody sees it. What they've done in this offseason and honestly in the past 2 off seasons is pretty remarkable. I mean, this is the most competency we've had under ever since Tepper took over. You know what, Roadmaster? I don't know if Wilkes. I don't think Wilkes will ever coach in the NFL again. I don't know if he will. Isn't he coaching high school now or something? Or is he coaching or is he a defensive coordinator for a college team? I don't even know. I don't think he's I don't even know I don't think he's not in the NFL. Didn't he go somewhere in North Carolina and started coaching or something? We may never see Wilkes coach at the NFL again. I don't know. I think the 49ers fucked him, me personally. I think the 49ers fucked him worse than we did. I mean, he had that defense on thumping in the 49ers, and they went to the Super Bowl. And then they got rid of him. When we all know it's Shanahan who can't win the big one, because he folded it when he was in the Super Bowl with the Falcons. He folded this first time. Is he with the Jets now? I didn't know he was with the Jets. Is he really? He is. Holy shit. Thank you, Mr. Clean. I totally forgot about that. Mr. Clean came in and said Steve Wilkes defense. That's right. Holy shit. Good shit, Mr. Clean. Thank you for I totally forgot about that. Because I guess Aaron Glenn brought him in. which makes sense because I think they coached together somewhere. Appreciate you. He's a volunteer. Oh, is that what he was? I knew it was something in college. Clay with the lieutenant corporal mustache. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just wanted to try it out. I just want to try it out. I wanted to see if I could rock a stash. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Wife is iffy on it. She's iffy on it. She says it's growing on her, but she's not the biggest fan of it. But, Google just lied to me. Laugh out loud. Well, Mr. Clean came in and hooked us all up with it. So, says that he is the defense coordinator for the Jets, which totally forgot about. So, shit. Let's see what the Jets defense does this year. All right, let's get into this.
Yeah, it's about the body type and the strength. He knows Ashawn, and AC Carter knows him. Like, we just have a unique situation for a guy who's 25 years old, 24 years old. Like, we're damn near getting like one of these guys. Literally, he's going to be, I think, 24, barely turning 25.
Yeah. On Monday, they went out there and they signed former Rams defensive tackle Bobby Brown III.
He's still young, first and foremost, and be a starter for us at the nose tackle position. But he's also versatile. He's a guy that can play the 4-eye, the 5-tech, nose tackle.
And AC, talk about Bobby. Being with Bobby the last 2 years, I would say his upside has just been his growth. Over the course of the season, he got better. If you cut on some of his best clips that he has had, it's probably some of the best in the league.
He's huge. He plays square to the line of scrimmage, and he doesn't miss tackles.
He's a guy that can set the front for you because he's been in the system for the last 4 years. He'll go balls to the wall for you.
Bobby Brown was one of my favorites as well. I think he's a sleeper, right? I mean, you look at a guy like this who's 6'4", 332 pounds. You're talking about a guy who brings the size, brings the strength, skill set that we have sorely lacked because we've had Shy. Now listen to this last name, Shy Turtle. That's what his name is. His new name is Shy Turtle. It's not Shy Tuttle. It's Shy Turtle. Because we've lacked a guy who can play the 3, the nose. This guy can do it all, just like Dave Canal said. We're talking about a guy who's also 20, like he was saying, 25 years old, coming off a career high in starts with the Rams. This guy provides a key cog in our defensive system. And over his 4-year career, the guy's had over like 80 plus tackles, right? He's had, I think, over 90 plus of them for a loss. He's 2 quarterback hits, half a sack, and 1 pass defended. He's another thing that I liked about it, familiar face with AC Carter, familiar face with Ejiro Evero. He's played alongside Ashawn Robinson, like they said. So, again, you're talking about a guy who's a real physical player. He's real stout at the point of the attack. I think a lot of people don't realize how smart his football IQ is, really how much he understands the game. So I think it was a smart investment for sure to really get a void filled that we haven't really had, and he fills a major void. I think Bobby Brown's a guy that people really need to really keep an eye on this year. Yeah, we do play the Jets this year, Roadmaster. I don't know which week though. Is it week 5? Let's look. Roadmaster, you said all right here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's like, I think it's after the Dolphins game, if I'm not mistaken. Because we played the Dolphins. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hello, Poppy. That was close, though. It's not week 5. What is that? Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7. We played them week 7. Roadmaster, week 7. Clay and Ole. Pause, my guy. Pause. It's funny. I tell you, so week 7 I saw. That's it. It's Clay. Slow turtle too.
I think we can continue to
All right, let's
grow as a
continue.
player.
You see a dynamic playmaker, dynamic ability in the running game and as a pass rusher. He's a really good athlete for his size. Really excited about it.
I expect us just to play hard. Like, as long as we go out there and play hard and we're on top of our stuff and we playing for each other, there's nothing we can't do. Things gonna be different. That's all I'm gonna say.
But we wanted to make sure that we had the depth in the interior to be able to stop the run first and foremost.
Now we're starting the game. Hey, now it's going.
You can affect the run different ways. You can affect the run with your interior play, setting edges from the outside linebacker play. You can affect the run from a safety standpoint who shows up and plays the C area with aggression. But at a minimum is finding guys who just give great effort and just lay their whole body out to make this play happen and work together, So there's a lot of those things that we have to, look at.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yes, that's good.
And it feels like we need to sign a ILB too, right?
Yeah.
This is something that nobody knows better than Dan Morgan. Play middle linebacker. You got two monsters in front of you. They eat up combination blocks. And that gives you a little more time to evaluate the run through gaps and make plays. It's like a running back playing behind a really good offensive line. You're looking for the types of players that are combative by nature, that love the physical part of the play, because that's where it starts. The guy that's interesting to me is Roseboom. I love this play style. I love watching his film. Mm-hmm. He plays fast.
And he's tripped up in the backfield. Christian Roseboom.
Was he with you guys at the Rams? Was he with you at the Rams?
I think he did perfect. He's played in our system. He can communicate. He's smart. He's what we want in the locker room. He's tough. He's durable.
Hey, what are you doing?
See you again, man.
Sitting here on the cameras. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Good to meet you.
You know the scheme, so
Yeah.
carry on.
All right. Safety. What are you looking for in your two safeties?
You would say somebody that's a high level.
My favorite free agent signing by far, Tre'von Moehrig. By far. I like the Christian Roseboom. Let's talk about that real quick. I like the Christian Roseboom signing. I've talked about it before. We're talking about a guy who had over 100 tackles last year, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at his stats. Pretty sure. Yeah. 2023, actually in 2023, he posted his best in total tackles of 135. And he had 5 tackles for a loss. I like it. He's a fast, physical, relentless pursuer on the defense, right? And that's what we need. Smart football IQ. I think the thing is his ability to really diagnose plays, navigate traffic, deliver, punishing hits. He's going to be he might be a more valuable asset on this Panthers defense than people realize. Tre'von Moehrig, though, is definitely going to is my favorite. Tre'von Moehrig, by far, is my favorite signing. It's not even close compared to everyone. This is how I'm going to describe Tre'von Moehrig real quick. The glimpses of Jeremy Chin in his rookie year and what we thought he could be after that. Well, that's Tre'von but Tre'von Moehrig is that, but Jeremy Chin on steroids. Tre'von Moehrig is that guy. He's versatile. He's a thumper. You can play him. You can play him deep safety. You can play him in the nickel. You can play him in the box. You can shift him anywhere, and he's gonna make a play. Great run defender as well. That's another reason why they brought him in. I guarantee you that's what they're going to say about him. I haven't watched this yet, but I guarantee you he's a great run defender. So, I think his PFF grade was up there in the 90s or 80s for run defense. So, yeah, I'm by far my favorite. By far my favorite signing was Tre'von Moehrig. And I'm definitely I'm going to get me a Tre'von Moehrig. I think Roseman might be a sleeper, Clay, for sure. I think so too. I think a lot of these guys we signed, we're gonna get. I really feel like this defense is going to take a step forward than because here's the thing. After what they did this offseason with this defense, there's no way that it takes a step back, or because it can't. We were the worst defense historically last year. Yeah. Yeah, Kendall, you're right about that on Roseman. I'm loving the subtle jabs that they're taking at the guys we brought in last year that didn't get the mustard. Yeah, it's true. They are like, it's like, what do we need? What's not get, what didn't get filled last year? But again, it's just like I said, we decided to rebuild that offensive line last year, and we left the defense in the dust. And I guess we should have looked at that more. We shouldn't had any expectations that this team was going to be any better last year, especially not addressing a lot on the defense. Well, at least our defense can't get possibly worse. It can't. There's just statistically, we can't be worse. And if you went and if you watched my recent video I just posted last night, you'll understand why. Go watch that video. You'll understand why it can't get worse. You'll have a better understanding. All right. But yeah, let's get back into this.
Communicator, instincts and feel is a big part of that position as well.
It was the collaboration of all of us understanding that these are players who we want on our team.
Moehrig, he's a good starter. I think he's got position versatility that makes him a weapon like the blitz and play the big nickel, him around the ball. He's got a great play style. He's violent at the point of attack.
Moehrig would certainly be an upgrade for us. And in my opinion, a big investment in this position has got to be a guy that they're doing more than just sitting back and playing deep coverage. You guys have to be really good tacklers. They got to be somebody that you can send on the pressure and they can go beat it back in protection, those type of things. And so we haven't had that for the last couple of years. And if you got somebody like Moehrig, you say, hey, let's line them up in nickel, and they're doing more than just playing safety. So
I like the way he showed up in the run game, regardless of where he was at. He just had a nose for the ball.
Merrick getting into the backfield.
Receivers try to block him. He's violent.
He's going to run right through Tre'von Williams. He is not ready for that contact that Tre'von Merrick is bringing.
Like the attitude and style we want to play with.
Yes. I think he's got everything that you're looking for, a form of system fit with like the versatility that he's got.
According to ESPN, Tre'von Moehrig is the best fit with the Carolina Panthers.
Thanks.
Somebody tweet in there.
Oh, it must be this thing. Come on.
Tre'von Moehrig, the safety for the Las Vegas Raiders. Sources say he has agreed to terms with the Carolina Panthers on a 3-year, $51 million deal. The Carolina Panthers, we talked about it, guys, that wanted to add on defense. This is a playmaking safety. I know one of the favorites in free agency.
It's been crazy, but it's been a good crazy. I've been enjoying it, got my family here, learned some of the people in the city, so I've really enjoyed it. It's been fun so far.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to be here. Excited for the new chapter, new journey, man. So ready to get it rocking. There you go. What up, my man? Good, bro. Yeah, got it all done. It's official, man. So
this upcoming season, I'm really open. I don't have any thought out plans in my head on how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna come in, be myself, just learn with the guys, grow with them, like I said, and come in every day with the mentality just to get better.
Yeah, he saw that. Yeah.
Super excited about Trey. He's a player that when I was at the Rams, we studied and we loved him as a college player, and we knew he was going to become a very good pro. And he's done that and really established himself as a top-tier safety at the Raiders.
But y'all know I'm mic'd up, man. Yeah, I'm fast today.
So when we had the opportunity to bring him in,
I wish Kendall. I wish they were giving me some love there. I wish they were giving me some love. We got to get with the Panthers. Got to give me some love at some point, Kendall. At some point. Hopefully soon.
And we were thrilled.
Be back, bro.
Let's lock in today, man. Let's have elite focus. Yep. Have fun out here, but let's not forget what we're here for, bro. Okay. Starting now, not in count, man. Let's go. Stay at it. Gang on two, 1, 2. Gang on 2.
It'll be like a simulator formation so you can get your blitz. So.
There you go. Players like Tre'von Merrick can bring new elements to our defense and kind of breathe life into the possibilities of what we can do.
Because this guy, first of all, he's very, very intelligent.
Down left.
He's a leader in the back end.
Hey, lock it. I got you. I'm with you.
He's explosive. One-on-one blocks against a running back, he wins those.
He can play in the deep part of the field. He could play near the line of scrimmage and in the running game and as a blitzer. Very, very, very versatile.
He had a lot of things that we liked, and we attacked him in free agency.
Okay. Get back on track. Hey, 1st and 10. No. We're going area. Hey, nickel right. Stress. Yes. Good throw. Okay. Brady. Hey, Brady. Yes, sir. Hey, look the shot. It's not there, Andy. Good pick, boy.
Here we go. Hey, we make each other better. We make us. Okay, this is it.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Kendall. I like guys who are vocal like that. Those are the players that I love the most, right? Yeah, definitely Austin Wright. Definitely, like that's why when I watched this film and when I talked about him saying he's going to be probably my favorite new favorite defensive player, there was a reason why. Like, there's a reason why. Remember when they said also Von Bell is that vocal leader? Tre'von Moehrig is a vocal leader in that secondary. I think he's going to be one of those guys that is going to be. I think Tre'von Moehrig can be one of those guys like J.C. Horn and Derek Brown could end up being one of those anchors on this defense. I really believe that, like wholeheartedly. So there was reason why I was hyping him up a lot when we signed him. And they showed the Diamante highlight for a reason. Yep, exactly, Kendall. Exactly. Diamante might be that guy, man. We'll see.
Your best.
It all comes down to seeing what teams get rid of during training camp, waiver wires, all that. Who knows? Who knows what they'll bring in? They might still try to bring somebody in. I still think the Blackman thing is on the table. I still think it's in this front office's mind. I still think that Carolina also needs to handle the Taylor Moton contract. I think it's very important that they do that. I posted a video about that the other day. They need to either rework his contract, right? Restructure it, or they need to sign him. So we'll see.
Not the best of the guy across from you, okay? It's never going to be about our opponent.
Did they rework that contract, whether they extend him or they restructure him, it's going to open up the cap space for them if they wanted to go and sign like somebody like Julian Blackman.
Us bringing our best every day. That's it. Okay. Defense took the day on the final drill right there.
Yeah, right.
Hey, DB got
DB.
Yeah, bro. Hey, good work, man. Hey, just always remember, bro, there's a goal at the end of all this. Hey, family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
And then OLB
Jones. Yeah.
Want to focus on him?
I think we should. Like Jones is tough.
Go down at 5. Jones in trouble. Goff on first down. There's Jones. Speaking of, you just mentioned him. Down he goes. Brought down on the play by Pat Jones. Amazing beginning for a highly drafted player out of Pitt.
Plays with effort, has a high motor. We love the frame. He does have the ability to be able to rush inside and outside.
The ball is grabbed and taken down. Pat Jones. He is swallowed up in the backfield by Patrick Jones. Pat Jones. Pat Jones. 2 today, 4 in 2 games.
Setting edges and speed to power rusher. That's his game. The football character is there. You can just tell. You watch the film. A lot of his sacks came on second effort.
I'll say this about Pat Jones real quick. I liked the signing of Pat Jones. His ability to, and again, this is the thing, and this is the norm we're going to see in this video, because they've mentioned it multiple times, and they've already said it multiple times for each and every player that we signed this all season, is that they make an impact in the run game, and he does, right? He's got one thing I did like about him is he's got familiarity with DJ Wano, right? He had 24 defensive stops last season, right? And that's the same number as his quarterback pressures he had last year as well. So that kind of balance is exactly what we need on this defense for a defense. He's not the biggest sack guy, right? He's not going to be a guy that gets you, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 sacks. He could. I think the ability's there. But he just has a nice balance to him between the run game and the pass rush. And we definitely need that. And for what you got for him on a 2-year, $20 million deal, $10 million per year is a fair price for a guy who contributes both sides of the ball, or not both sides of the ball, but what I'm saying is as a pass rusher or a run defender. Because in today's market where elite edge rushers command upwards of $20 million annually, landing a reliable rotation piece at the half of the cost is a win, especially for this. It's a strong value move, right? When we made this move. But again, it's just we addressed it. We addressed a need and we filled it. Yeah, this is showing us that Dave Canales has a lot of input, right? And I love how him and Dan Morgan are on the same page. There's continuity in the front office and in the locker room. There's competency in the front office and with the coaching staff and all that. It's totally different. The culture is totally different. And obviously, even though Dave Canales is not watching this, Dave Canales isn't just he got a head coaching job for a reason. He's not just a quarterback, wide receiver coach, right? Who knows and who's offensive minded, but you can tell he's also got some defensive minded to him, especially with his input on these players and what they bring to the table defensively, right? He's definitely got a defensive mind, I think, as well. So he's got I think he's got a nice balance as a head coach, not just as an offensive mind. He may have some strategy up his sleeves defensively. We just don't even know. But that's just by me listening to him, you know? I just dive right back
where
into
he
it.
just kind of like wouldn't be denied and finished at the quarterback.
Yeah, you do. Morrig, Jones, Bobby, we'll put that all together, and then we'll attack.
Well, how does it make you feel that we delivered what they were asking for? Phenomenal.
This is my grandma and grandpa's land. This is their property. It's been passed down through their family. When I was a kid, I would literally wake up right early in the morning, come out here, go fishing. It's like where I go to just relax, clear my mind and stuff. Being on the water and then just being like out here in the country, that's like where I like to be for real. I've been fishing since I was like 4 years old. It's just peaceful for me. It's something I could do pretty much anytime you want. You could wake up in the middle of the night and go fishing if you want to. And just whenever you need to clear your mind. When I got the call to come to Carolina, I was just super excited. It definitely feels good to know that a place that I call home with the team that's down here, they wanted me down here, so that just felt amazing. Everybody in our room is super cool. We all get along, and we all be trying to make each other better. That's one thing I like. Like, we'll all talk to each other. Like, don't nobody get mad, get no attitudes or anything crazy. It's just so much fun just being in that room right now. Actually, when I caught my first fish, it was literally right here where we standing at. I was down here with my grandma and my uncle. I had caught a little bluegill, and there's a little picture of me. I was probably like this big. I was just holding a little fish, and it was just super cool. And ever since then, that's just something I just always wanted to do. I just knew that was like just one of my passions that I had. I have so many memories growing up and just doing so much different fun stuff out here with my family and everything. Grandma, say hey to the camera. She get it done, you feel me? Oh, I do got one. I got the world's smallest bluegill. I thought I had something, but then I was like, hold up, I don't have anything. I caught the world's smallest, is this a bluegill? Yeah, I caught the world's smallest bluegill. That's crazy. They saw my grandma. Nah, y'all can't do me like that, bro. Y'all can't post this. This is hilarious. I'm always thinking about football. Honestly, it's gonna be like very surreal. You see the moves they made with the interior guys and the free agency, and then the guys that we already have here. Like, we got AR, DB. When I get to play against dudes like that who are dominant D tackles, it just makes everything so much easier for me. So I'm just really excited to get out there with everybody.
I don't like it.
He said, "Who won the shoulder bump?" That's how Shy celebrate.
Him and Pat Jones and Xavier Leggett are probably going to be like best friends. I have a feeling.
You showed
Two country boys.
But when you celebrate, hey, but I don't do that. Get more lit. Get hit the gritty with me or something. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Oh, you 5-0. Oh.
Hey, at least I told you.
5-0.
Yeah.
That's where it starts.
This that weather you can run all day in, boy. It's cold. You don't know nothing about cold, boy. If you talking about this cold. I'm from Missouri, bro.
Turn me up! Turn me up! Turn me up!
Hey. How good with
Damn, man.
Hey, let's go. Hey, all we know is compete, dog.
Yes, sir.
We compete in everything we do. If you're not first, you last. Let's get it.
Let's go. Word. Let's fly around, baby.
We're excited about the new additions we have. Probably the best news that we've gotten is Derek Brown coming back. That's definitely the best free agent that you can probably sign right there. And we're excited about where he's going and how he's coming along. And then you look at the new additions like Turk, like Bobby Brown. You're getting two guys there that are proven players that have had a lot of success in this league.
That's right. There you go. Good. Stick. Good. Plant. There you go. Good.
Wash is an outstanding coach. He's one of the best coaches in this league. And we've known each other for a long time. We both worked together at Tampa in 2007 and 8 and 9. So we've had a long history together. And the last couple of years being back together with him has been fantastic.
I was walking through it. Set, hit, boom, there. And he's going to play his gap as he go. Everything's a gap and a half.
Bates is wild, Kendall. Bates is wild. Missouri ain't cold. It can be. I mean, shit, it snows there, Roadmaster. I mean, it can get cold there. Maybe it just depends where you're. I mean, Kansas City, it snows there, so it's got to get pretty cold, right?
All right. All right. All right. Listen. Look at it. Go. We're here. Slip. Set hut. I go here to here. I got to play the gap as it moves. All right. If I just do this, okay, go ahead. Set hut. Well, the ball's going to be ran right down your throat. Close on the down block, stay square, and post. You guys get it? Okay, here we go.
It snows in Vegas. Yeah. Well, that's not the only thing that snows in Vegas, right? But guys, do me a favor. Make sure you smash that like button on your way in or on your way out. I appreciate everyone joining the live stream tonight.
God, can bless America. Ready. And service area. Now we're getting it. Slide. Red 80. Set, hit. And a half. There you go. Now you're wrapping back. There we go. Look at that. Set, hit. Boom. Easy. There you go. Good. Scoot up. Oh, you rookies. This is the first time. Get in here. Doing the whole pick your feet up. Stay off the bags, man. Holy.
I've known Todd Wash for 15 years now. He's the same then as he is now.
And on the foot, Crumb. You've done it for a year and a half now. Ready, set, hit.
He is nonstop.
All right, let's go again. Here we go.
I'm liking this Coach Walsh. Man, he reminds me of one of my old coaches, man. He just said anything that comes to his mind and freaking just absolutely would just he cussed you out in a heartbeat, but it was all love at the end of the day. Yeah, that's right, Austin. Hit that like button, everybody. It's free. Appreciate that, Eric. We're trying it out. We're on a trial run with it. He keeps it real for sure. Definitely does.
Oh,
it's loud.
Hit. There.
It's immediate.
Easy. Get out.
And it's not personal.
Let's try it again now.
But that's the way that you should coach.
Get out.
There's immediate feedback.
Hey, good gap and a half. You just late with your hands. Good gap and a half.
You got about a 30-second window right after a play to really capture a guy in the moment to kind of seal in this memory. Todd's been doing this for such a long time. He really knows how to capture that.
Hey, that technique, you can just keep knocking out, get it turned back. Yep, that's right. There you go. Boom. Post. Good. Hey, good job making the trip. We'll get it turned right back to the nickel. There you go. Good. Get that hip out of the way. Got to get your separation now. Set. Hit. Good. Hey, Turk, come here once. Where's Turkey at? Where's my man, Turk? Did you notice today on your blocks, though, when you got reach blocks, you were in here initially?
Yeah, I was trying to see what the tempo.
Oh, I got you. Okay, because every time you got to reach.
Hey, Roadmaster, I feel the same way, man. I like the guys who cuss me out in a heartbeat, but those are the same coaches, though, man, that will show you the most love too. Like they're real with you because they want to see you succeed. They're hard on you because they want to see you succeed. And that's all it is at the end of the day. They might cuss you out, but then when you do something right, they're going to let you know that too, though. So trust me, I feel the same way. Earl, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. NFL the Kid, what's good? Hope all is well. Appreciate everyone blessing me tonight, coming through and showing some love on the live stream. Missed you guys because I couldn't go live last night. I was so pissed off. Y'all don't understand. I cussed out StreamYard last night. I was so mad because I wanted to go live and really do instead of that video I did last night. But y'all been blowing up that video, by the way. So shout out to you guys. Hey, Clay, I have not seen one video since EJ being here of him ever talking to our defensive players about anything. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, it's a good point, but I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Like today, instead of bang, bang. Yep.
Turk Wharton, first and foremost, is
Turk Wharton doesn't miss leg day, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at that man's legs, he is built. The guy's built like a stump. Like he's got 2 freaking tree trunks on his fucking legs. It's ridiculous. His legs are about the size of my body, it looks like.
just a gritty player.
Good feel it. That's right, Turk. That's the way to feel it, Turk.
He's powerful. He's explosive.
There you go.
He's an effort wins guy.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Plays with relentless effort.
King can also have motivated for sure. EJ busy. Roadmaster. Roadmaster is too funny. The defense is going to be good. Good luck running up the middle. Earl, I hope so. This is, like I said, I said it at the beginning of the stream. I believe Ejiro Evero is fighting for his job or coaching for his job this year. And I hope that it ends up being that he coaches good enough to keep it so that way we don't have to get a new defensive coordinator, because I don't have to go through that as well.
Super tough, and he's a guy that fits our style.
He is rock solid built. The guy's got abs. He's 300 pounds, and he's just like, he's like a fire hydrant.
Well, I wish I had your leverage on some. That man standing straight up like this. Being his legs big, he's squatting.
He comes from a championship culture in Kansas City, and he brings that mentality every day. Every single practice matters. And then I love just going over and watching him in individual drills. They are the hardest working group on the team, because there's no harder position to play physically than interior defensive line. They get after it from the minute the whistle blows. They're going over bags, under the chutes.
Good.
And they're hitting sleds, pulling and pushing on each other. To be that big, to have to run as much as you do, constantly being leaned on by massive humans ×2.
Bobby Brown is a huge motherfucker, Kendall. You're talking about a guy who's 6'4", 332. Absolutely insane.
It requires a different level of grit. It requires a different level of training. Washer is trying to take them to a place that's uncomfortable so that they get really comfortable being there.
Nah, but good man, keep stacking. You know, every day we come out here and we get better. Yep. You know, and lean on your brothers, and we gonna come and do something that ain't never been done before in this month. Hey, D-line on 3, 1, 2, 3. D-line. Top five in the world, bro.
Here you go, baby.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
You ain't getting no water anyway.
Hey, Shaq, go ahead. Go ahead.
You ain't getting no.
Damn, man, y'all might not be giving here. I can't carry all of them.
You carrying all of them.
Put your helmet. Put your shit
Hey,
on your head.
Rook. Get that, Rook. Get that, Rook.
You old
Hey, go ahead. Don't get on no court neither. Make sure you walk.
No, I got it now.
Rico Dowdle, Uncle Rico, Rico Suave, whatever you want to do with the Rico there. The running back that was formerly with the Cowboys, headed to the Panthers, 1 year up to $6.25 million, slots in behind Chuba Hubbard.
Coach, they told me I need to holler at you. They told me I need to holler at you. I got to talk you into putting the Wildcat in. So I need to talk you into it. It all can get ran from there. I get it. I can do it. I can do it.
I tried to get Rico in Tampa Bay. Skip Pete was my running backs coach for the Bucks, and he had just been in Dallas with Rico. And he said, Dave, the guy you really ought to take a shot on is Rico Dowdle. He's exactly what you want. He's tough.
Get him out of here.
He's smart.
JC was at corner. He bailed out.
He runs angry. Then he goes out and busts out for 1,000 yards last year. He ran with violence. And he ran the routes right. He's got talent, and he's a great guy.
Listen to me, young buck. Listen to me.
When you get that mixture of attitude and character, that's our kind of guy. And now you got 2,000-yard rushers sitting in the same room, which makes me really excited to call another run.
Holla at you. Holla at you. Holla at you. Yes, sir. Give me my slide like we're supposed to. 1, 2, 3. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Yes, sir, man. Another day in the books, another day, another dollar. You know what I'm talking about?
How about this comeback story? Hunter Renfrow, who in the NFL, one of the most productive receivers in the NFL, a slot machine for the Las Vegas Raiders, potentially back in the NFL.
It's kind of an amazing story, you know, about how he was sick and, you know, all the stuff that he went through. For me to have him in front of me and him wanting to come here and knowing the type of player that he was, it's like, he can come here.
Hold on 1 second. Back's going to be good. Yeah, I ain't worried about that running back group. And I love the Rico Dowdle move. Do we notice something here? And I'm circling that helmet with the white. Could that be a possibility that we get those? Because if we get those, that would be absolutely fire. I want the white helmets so bad. Give me the white helmets. All right.
In front of me and him wanting to come here and knowing the type of player that he was, it's like, if he can come here and play like that, then yeah, let's go.
Go on, Hunter. Right after I signed my second contract with the Raiders, got this autoimmune disease called ulcerative colitis, and it kicked my butt pretty good.
Right.
And so, you know, it's tough to play when you're not feeling great, and, you know, just trying to get back, trying to get healthy, trying to do something I love. It makes you not want to waste the opportunity that you have. And that was one of the reasons why I want to come back and play. You know, I'm from the Carolinas. I'm from Myrtle Beach, went to school at Clemson. And so the opportunity to come back here and be a part of Carolina. The people are special to me. Carolina's the best place in the world. And I would tell my teammates that over and over. But just a lot of good memories. And I've been a Carolina Panther fan my whole life.
We had pretty much 100% attendance throughout this offseason in a voluntary.
Roadmaster, you talking about my boy? You talking about my Lenore Sellers? Is that who you talking about? Is that who you talking about right there? Is that who you talking about, Roadmaster? Yeah. He good. He good. Heisman candidate, Heisman finalist. Watch. You watch. Kendall, like I said, man, he's going to make this roster. I've been telling everybody that.
That says something about the culture and environment that we're creating here in this building. It's all about these guys.
I want to build something special. And, I told him from the beginning, I want to be a part of it for the long run. So, just to see the kind of the picture coming into play right now, just being able to be back out there with the team, it's one of those things that, it just makes me even more excited to just get back to it.
I want openness and I want effort. If we go for it, if we bring it every day, we will make each other better. Good on good, bring everything you got. We will find out how good we can be.
We saw it all unfold last year, and it feels like your entire team kind of ignited.
Bryce into the end zone, and Carolina takes the
The
lead.
way Bryce played last year, the way this offensive line has gotten in a good place, the way they beefed up the defense in the draft and free agency.
I think it's special. No, it's going to be amazing to see what we build here.
Just win it. Trying to find a way to win football games.
Look like a team that is going to be a problem in the NFC South, and especially a team that I think Charlotte is going to be able to rally around yet again.
Panthers should be better. I see them in the playoffs.
One step at a time, every day like it's our best.
Things going to be different.
Who will improve our organization? Like, how do we make everything here better?
I'm with what they're doing. There's clearly a plan.
Really excited about the challenge of the upcoming season.
The identity, the culture around here, myself and Coach Canales, we're never going to change that identity. We're going to compete in every turn. We want to be the best at everything that we do.
Well, another fire ass blueprint. Once again, they had killed it again. But I expected this. My takeaways from the blueprint is basically the same thing I took away from free agency, man. Like Morgan, Dave Canales both identify the defensive line as a critical need. They wasted no time addressing it. You add Tre'von Wharton, you add a true nose tackle in Bobby Brown III, both who are 27, 25 years old, so young. Guys who are ascending players who I think are poised to who are going to play a big role in this defense. Then they also secured you get an outside linebacker and Pat Jones III, right? Providing that additional depth, to the pass rush. And again, I'll say this too, for the first time ever in Evero's time he's been here, he does have a legitimate nose tackle in Bobby Brown, right? You bring in a nice hybrid role, safety and Tre'von Moehrig, again, who can play deep, play nickel, can line him up in the box. Great run defender, great tackler, does everything you could ask him to do, right? But Bobby Brown is going to be a guy I think people aren't talking about enough, because I think his presence should free up a lot of other defenders, with Derek Brown coming back to, of course, but will also open up plays for guys like Wharton and Jones, right? I think that this defense, we are now at I feel like in a well-rounded place, to, the way they bolster up this unit, right? There's a well-rounded skill set group now, right? They aggressively target the biggest weakness, and they did that basically in one day of free agency. Like, they took significant strides towards improving their defensive identity. Of course, in day two, they did some, but there's still work to be done, though, right? To revamp this where we want it to be. I still think that this is going to be a more competitive year. Whether we make the playoffs or not, that remains to be seen. But I think where we're heading at, there's a lot to be optimistic about, right? You know what I mean? So, another great blueprint, man. It's it's another good one. Definitely gonna. Hey, I see y'all talking about the Gamecocks and college football. We're gonna be talking more about college football. I think I'm gonna do at least a show a week on college football. So I'm really thinking about it. So if you guys want that, you want me to, because I'm already making content in the shorts. You know, if you all haven't been tuning in the shorts, I've already been making college football content. So make sure you tune into that. But we might have to make a show starting in the next month of college football content. What's up, Hayden? How's it going, man? You need to go to a game, SC Panthers boy. Or not a Panthers game. You need to go to a Gamecock game, my guy. Jeez. Or at least go to the tailgates. Tailgates are sometimes even better. But you need to go into the stadium and experience the light show. It's fire. So, other than that, guys, man, I appreciate everyone in here showing all your love and support. Before you leave, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you're on X, make sure you drop a follow. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitch, X, Facebook. If you haven't already, the link is in the description of this live stream. If you're feeling generous, feel free to shoot me a Venmo or Cash App. That always goes a long way. All those donations always go back to the channel, so we can continue to grow it and continue to bring you more content. Also make sure you guys become a member. That's another way to do it. It's less than a cup of coffee. I think I've got it at different levels. You can do it for 99 cents a month, $1.99 a month, $2.99 a month, $3.99 a month, up to $4.99 a month. And each one you get a little bit of something more, right? So become a member today. All right. It also goes a long way as well. Other than that, guys, man, I'm going to pump out some shorts, and I'll probably get them out to you. Probably not tonight, but I'll probably post them up tomorrow. All right. So make sure you guys tune into that. Also, happy 4th of July. If you guys don't hear from me, enjoy your 4th of July weekend, and don't do anything crazy, or at least don't do anything I would do, but that's not saying much. So other than that, guys, love y'all. Be safe, and I will see you on the next live stream, and y'all know what to do. Keep pounding. I'm out. Peace.